Hello and welcome to another episode of the Middle Country Public Library podcast. I'm Sal DiVincenzo here in the studio with my fabulous colleagues, Sara Fade.
Hello.
Nicole Rambo.
Hello.
How's everyone doing this week?
Good.
Okay.
All right, so we're just going to jump right in.
Okay.
All right? Not as if we've done this before and we're doing it over again.
That's right.
We're going to pretend. No. We had a little technical issue. All right, so Sara, why don't you go first? Because I feel like you do, right?
Okay.
You want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first. Okay, so I know you guys do know about this now, but did you know that there is such a thing as Summer Slump?
Is this a real thing, or is this something that's made up by a lazy person?
It's a real
All right,
thing.
okay.
Yeah.
I can feel it, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel like
I know I have the opposite.
Nicole?
I'm summer extra productivity.
Nicole is rock and rolling. She's done so much. She actually built this new table here for the studio.
From scratch. I chopped the tree down and the Natrix Lorium.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But apparently other people.
Yes.
Not us.
Yeah.
Not
But
us.
other people.
No.
So for those of you that own a business or can influence business policy, Sal,
Okay.
these are some tips to help your employees
Yes.
get over the summer slump, right?
Over this difficult time.
Yes.
It's a very difficult time.
Yeah. So one of them is to work from anywhere.
Okay.
That's nice.
All right.
How can you be more productive if you're working from home, though?
Some people say they are. So some people say that they offer their employees 3 weeks a year where they can work from anywhere.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Concurrently, or they have to spread that out? Do you know?
Spread it out.
Okay.
And then some people have a July work from anywhere option where it's just the month of July.
Okay.
But it's a whole month.
Yeah.
So you can take like a month-long vacation.
As long as you're doing
That's
your job.
Very French.
I know.
Yeah. Another business say that their employees receive 15 days of PTO a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
These weeks tend to fall during the slower periods of the summer. So this opens up opportunities for other types of focus and collaboration. So it depends on what you do.
Right.
you
It
know?
depends on what the job
Yeah.
is, right? Yeah.
So another thing is firm-wide shutdowns. So imagine like the whole business gets 2-week-long breaks a year.
I hear this
That's
happening
very
more
European,
often.
right?
Yes, and this is more common than the whole month off, I think.
Yeah. So they give their employees, and it's not your vacation. You just get it off.
Yeah.
So the week of 4th of July and Christmas week.
Okay.
Just to have
okay.
multiple
Yeah,
holidays
that
during
kinda
the
makes
week.
sense.
Yeah.
You know, in Italy, they have something called Ferragosto, and I think this is in a lot of European countries. Like the middle of August, those last 2 weeks, everything is closed. All the businesses are closed.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
Yeah. And then
But
they.
what if you're like on vacation in Italy?
It sucks.
In those
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to deal with is it one or two things:
Yeah.
things being closed or things being very busy because everybody's
yeah.
on vacation at the same time.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Hot. Another
very hot.
thing, it is hot. Virtual work weeks. Hybrid employees who typically work 2 in-office days for insurance, blah, blah, can work fully remotely for 7 weeks between July and the end of the year.
Between
Yeah.
July and the end of the year, or they pick between.
They pick.
They
yeah, okay,
pick,
I was gonna
yeah.
say that doesn't equal.
Yeah.
something.
So virtual first weeks are being offered as another way to support work-life balance and give employees time back in their days to do things they enjoy, which would be nice. Okay, so this is if you personally feel like you have a summer slump.
Slump going on.
This is from Forbes.com.
Okay.
And it says here, overworking long days on a weekly basis can give you brain fatigue and even eye strain and make you less productive and put you into the summer slump. Okay? So, take a summer brain break. You may not realize it, but your brain health is affected by the warmer months. Summer is a perfect time to prioritize your brain health and take what someone said, the founder of BrainTap calls a brain break. Summer is an ideal time to prioritize brain health because the season naturally lends itself to activities that promote a healthy brain.
I'm taking a brain break right now. I gotta
Yeah.
tell you.
Oh boy. Okay. Replacing screen time with the occasional green time is
Okay.
essential.
Yes.
That's touching grass. Is that
Yes.
what that is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Touch grass.
Basically.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. Yeah.
So create a summer friendly routine. Fight FOMO.
Fear of missing out.
Yeah. Plan a workcation.
A workcation? That sounds awful.
Yep. Set up your office on the beachfront, email from the top of a mountain, and use your lunch break to explore the sights.
I'm sorry, that'll never work.
Well, not for
Not for us.
Yeah.
No.
Spend time outdoors
Okay.
and stay hydrated and snack smart.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I snack
Yeah. Yeah. Most people are like that, right?
smartly.
Yeah. So, this is interesting. 86% of people polled stated that an extra $300 to $500 would allow them to either take time off, extend their time off, or do more with their time off.
How much?
An extra $300 to $500
A year or a paycheck?
does not say.
Yeah, see, that's not enough.
I would
if it's
assume
a paycheck,
That's
yeah.
that's a visit to Costco. That's not,
Oh, Costco, I know. I know. Okay, so this is from Reader's Digest. 20 weird and amazing things that only happen in the summer.
Ooh.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, here we go. Here we go. The Eiffel Tower, ready? The Eiffel Tower gains 6 inches in height during the warmer summer months.
That's a lot.
The
I
Perseid
wanna say
meteor
something, I
shower.
can't.
I know, don't. The Perseid meteor shower in August.
Oh, that's right. It's coming up.
Yeah, is an annual favorite of amateur
Perseid.
stargazers.
Yeah.
Bon voyage, baby turtles. Sea turtle walks are a popular event in many beaches.
Yes. Vero Beach has one. Yeah.
So that's
The
very
Hatteras, right? Cape Hatteras.
yeah. The most dangerous time to go to the hospital is in July.
Because everybody has the summer slump.
Right. Well, not only
Yeah, the
not only-
doctors are
I
like,
was
"Meh."
going to say. Sorry to say this, docs, but a teaching hospital is usually training new doctors in the summer.
Oh, okay.
That's why they're saying don't go. Yeah.
Don't go to the hospital.
July is a month season that medical residents leave and new med students arrive.
Okay.
Wait, gets better. Ready? Death rates increase between 8 to 24% in July.
At hospitals.
Yeah, in yours.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Your chances of getting burned are greater.
Okay, that makes sense.
Fireworks.
Yes.
Moody babies.
Oh,
Yeah. And, reveal that babies born during the summer are more prone to mood swings, and babies born in cooler months were more, pardon the pun, chill.
Hey, I got a chill baby.
Yeah. Chill baby.
Yeah.
Yep. Injection sites, if you have diabetes or any other thing with needles.
Yes.
Your sites can change in the summer due to excessive heat. The blood vessels get bigger, and when insulin is injected, it can be absorbed faster, putting you at risk for lower blood sugar.
Oh.
Get inside and cool off before you do that.
Yeah.
Okay, the midnight sun, visible sun for 24 hours, is a natural phenomenon that occurs around the summer solstice each year and lasts for several weeks. Northern lands, Canada, Iceland, Sweden, blah, blah, blah,
It's
all
gotta
benefit.
stink for some people who don't
Get the summer slump.
to have the light when
those
they try to
blackout
sleep.
shades.
Yeah.
Crazy climbing goats. Every June, goats climb 30 feet or more up on the thorny and gnarly argon trees of Morocco to get a taste of the tree's fruit, which looks like a shriveled up apple.
Their first album wasn't so good. The second album was pretty good. Crazy Climbing Goats.
And then we have fireflies. That happens.
Yeah.
They have to act fast because even though the larvae takes 1 to 2 years to mature, these fireflies, once they're born, they only live for 21 days.
Oh, wow. I haven't seen many fireflies this year.
Oh, I
have you?
saw a lot
really?
a few weeks ago, and I
Okay.
was like, wow.
I
I
haven't
guess
seen
you don't
them.
go outside at night.
Oh, no, I just looked from my window.
I'm noticing this year I have a lot more, probably because the winter was so warm, I have a lot more bugs in my pool.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah.
Fall in New England might be picturesque with brilliant foliage, but you might want to travel during the summer to witness the whales as they swim into these warm waters for their annual nutrient-enriched feeding frenzy
Nice.
of food. Yeah.
I'm going to be on the water in a few weeks. Maybe I'll see some
whales.
whales.
Oh, nice.
Bears fishing. Summertime in Alaska brings out the four-legged fishermen in groves as wild bears gather around the various streams and falls for sockeye salmon.
Nice.
It's not unusual for a bear to spear hundreds of salmon each day during spawning season.
Hundreds.
Hundreds.
They're hungry.
Yeah. Little bagel,
ready for
little cream cheese, put
hibernating.
that salmon on top. It's all good.
Oh, listen to this. You probably have a birthday party to attend in September. 9 out of 10 birthdays occur in September.
Wow.
How's that possible?
Oh, okay. I know the answer to this.
Okay.
Because a lot of people have babies.
In September?
No.
No, was it
A lot of
December?
people make babies during the holidays. Right? They're all happy. Oh, you got me a wonderful Christmas gift. Let's have a baby.
Yeah. The most popular.
I
You have a lot of editing to do on this one.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. I had to do the math in my head.
Making babies. Okay, so I have a September birthday, but
I don't know anyone who's birthday.
She has a September birthday.
I have a September birthday.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
There you go. We try. It's okay. Yeah, that one. Over
I
there.
knew that, but it's the first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't count.
Barely September.
Yeah. It just makes it.
Okay, so
When did
September.
you think your birthday was?
I don't know. September 9th and the 19th are the two most popular days to enter the world. And maybe it's a spiked eggnog or the warm, fuzzy feelings of the holidays. But more people are frisky during December.
That's right.
Okay. Summer is full of drama. According to Fortune magazine, we're not heading to the theaters as much because, let's face it, it's pretty comfy to stream something on Netflix. Ha ha. But major motion picture studios will invest millions on what they will be summer blockbusters.
That's right.
Yes. The Dog Days of Summer. Do you guys know the dates?
The Dog Days of Summer? No. Why are there dates for the Dog Days
It was like the hottest days.
Oh,
Yeah.
the
Summer.
The Dog Days of Summer. You know that term.
I do. I think it's very derogatory towards our fuzzy four-legged creatures that we have pets.
What are the hottest days?
July 3rd through August 11th.
So we're right in it.
okay.
Right in it.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of it.
Definitely in the beginning of July, it was like,
Yeah.
It was terrible.
yeah.
And this is why it's called this. And you're right. It's nothing to do with dogs. But the dog star named Sirius appears to
Oh.
rise just before the sun in late July.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's
The dog
stars.
star.
Yeah.
And it's Sirius XM. That's the where they got their name from, Sirius, right?
Yeah.
That's why the little logo was the dog when they first started.
Oh,
Sirius. Sirius
learned
satellite
something
radio.
new.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. If anybody from Sirius XM is listening, by the way, we'd love a spot on one of your channels there.
Okay. And then, this is not good.
Oh,
More parents divorce in March and August than any other months.
interesting.
Or
March and August?
March through August.
Oh, March through August.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, weather's great. I'm going to go outside, go in the pool, get a divorce.
Yeah. It says relocating or enrolling kids in a new school nudges on the fence parents to call their
That is
attorney.
awful.
Wow.
What a world we live in.
Interesting.
All right. Well, this might be a little TMI for some folks, but it burns when you pee after wearing a swimsuit all day.
Okay.
All right.
Summer heat and humidity are not friends when you wear a swimsuit all day.
Burns when you pee, when you wear
Yeah.
a swimsuit all day.
Yeah, wearing a damp swimsuit all day, not drinking enough water, or holding your pee, are all no-nos.
Okay.
So that must happen a lot in the summer.
That's like that was the first single from that goat,
Goat
the
band.
goat band.
And, we're following. Are you ready with the follow-up? That's a lot of wieners.
You guys are killing me.
It's not me. It's Reader's Digest. Summer is hot dog season for a few reasons. It's a favorite portable food when you're camping, at the ballpark, or a family picnic. Americans eat a whopping estimated 20 billion hot dogs from Memorial Day to Labor Day.
Wow. And we
You
talked-
like a hot dog, Sarah?
Yeah, she does. We talked about this a couple of weeks ago.
I know it's one fact that you guys know about me. She likes a hot dog.
I don't know your birthday, but I like hot dogs.
Have hot dogs tonight.
You have more thunderstorms if you live in these areas, in the lower Midwest and Southeast parts of the U.S.
Florida.
Yeah, these areas are more humid, and high humidity and warm temperatures are ripe formulas for thunderstorms.
It's crazy. Central Florida, they know almost exactly the time of day. Like it's literally from 3 to 5, you'll have thunderstorms every day in the summer.
Wow.
It's amazing.
And we're going to round it off with Summertime Sadness.
Oh no.
So, yeah.
Lana Del Rey song.
There's
Yeah.
ain't no cure for the summertime.
Oh.
blues.
Well, they call it seasonal affective disorder, which I know you've heard of that.
Yes,
And it's 2 seasons, winter and summer.
that's right.
Which proves that spring and fall are the best. More people suffer from winter sadness than
Yes.
summer, but the causes and symptoms are generally the opposite. Too much sun causing an overdose of vitamin D in the summer versus too little in the winter.
Oh.
Instead of overeating with winter sadness, summer sadness sufferers actually experience a loss of appetite. Anxiety and poor body image, along with comparing yourself to your friends' social media highlights, are also contributing factors. And your sleep patterns are off too.
That's true.
So summer sadness, insomnia keeps you up, causing crankiness and moodiness.
Yeah.
So those are 21 facts for you.
The summer slump.
The summer
The
slump.
summertime blues.
Yep.
Wow.
And one of the tips is to stay indoors and air conditioned, which the library is.
Yes,
We
a
are right
cooling
now
center.
very nice. It's a
Yeah.
cooling center. Yes. So if you have a hard time, I got to tell you, if they're coming in this morning, that parking lot is packed. So definitely come down to the library and enjoy our air conditioning and our books and our DVDs and all
Yeah, it
the
was
wonderful
packed.
stuff that we have here at the library. All right. Thanks, Sarah.
You're welcome.
And what sad things are you going to talk about, Nicole?
It's not sad. It's happy.
All right. What you got?
Do you guys watch Formula One racing?
No.
I know you do.
I do. Well,
You want to be a Formula One race
did.
car driver.
on Sunday, and now I'm obsessed with it. But did I talk about when I watched that movie Gran Turismo? Did I
Yes.
talk, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm like really big into motorsport lately. But this past weekend, I was telling, like, did I tell you what happened?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I told Sarah what happened. But my child is big into the cars.
Yeah.
Show, whatever. So we went to go put on the show for him, and we saw that the F1 was on, and I was like, oh, maybe he'd like to see the real cars go
real
around.
thing, yeah.
So we put that on. He was dead asleep in like 2 minutes. He was
That's awesome.
out cold. And I was
Yeah.
like, but me and my husband started watching it. We got very into it. And so we watched the whole thing, and it was like a big thing because McLaren team like won two'd. So they got like first and second. And but it was like a little thing because they had the one driver let the other driver go, even though he was in first place, but he shouldn't have been. And it was like a whole thing. And like you heard them on the radio, like you can hear them.
Yeah.
And I didn't understand that it was the actual driver talking on the radio back to the engineer because they were so calm. They're like, okay, all right, well, all right. Like they're driving this car at like 200 something miles an hour, like, and they're like, okay, well, all right, I'll do it. Okay. And I was like, is that the driver talking? I couldn't believe it. It was crazy. So now I'm obsessed. My husband just got the subscription to like F1's channel.
Okay. Very cool.
And this is gonna be our Sunday mornings
Nice.
now. But if anyone else is interested, we have a lot of books in adult, but we do have this one in children's. It's called Formula One Racing Cars.
Is Formula One international?
Yes.
Yes.
But
What's the difference between that and NASCAR?
Well, NASCAR is a different type of car.
different type of car. Yeah. So these are like the open wheel cars.
Yeah.
Like the wheels are out of the
outside,
car.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. So NASCAR is like stock cars.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they're
Like
all
a
like
Ford
exactly
and
the same.
Toyota.
Yeah. Yeah. But I like this too. They have a really nice website, f1.com or formula1.com. But it like tells you the teams and like there's two like main drivers for every team, and it was very nice. And there's also the movie called Rush.
That's right.
Yeah. It's set against the golden age of Formula One racing in the 1970s. Rush is based on the true story of a spectacular sporting rivalry between English playboy James Hunt and his structured, intelligent opponent, Austrian driver Niki Lauda. So we have that here too. And then I was looking on our Kid Info Bits. It's one of our databases. It is only available in the library. So, maybe when your kids are like back to school and you're doing research, you might come in and use this. But I typed it in just to see what would come up. And there's different magazine articles, the ABCs of racing, Formula One, the fastest sport in the world, and race car anatomy. And then there's also a little link to a news article because there's going to be F1 movie coming out with Brad Pitt in it.
That's right.
Or it did
Yeah.
come out, or it's coming out in
Is that
2024.
Apple TV is doing that? Is that or is that Netflix? I don't know.
think-
It's not
one
in
of
the
them.
theater, right?
Yeah. No, I don't think so.
Or Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm like, ooh, excited for that now.
Cool.
So yes, this is my new hobby,
Nice.
Formula One racing.
Well, Nicole, I will say this, and thank you for your segment this week, but we are definitely bringing Nicole to the race car simulator in Orlando in January. We're going to record that, and that will be our episode.
I used to go, ever go to like Dave and Buster's or whatever, and they have the driving ones. I'm terrible at it. I'm terrible. So I'd never interest me or my dad's side of the family was like kind of into it growing up and stuff. And I never was interested, but now I'm like, it's in my blood.
It's
That's right.
It's much more. There's much more complicated things happening with racing than people think. They think it's just going around and but like went to pit.
Right.
You know,
It's all about the tires.
Yeah, the tires. How much fuel you take, because if you take more fuel, you're heavier. If you take less fuel, you find that.
And this one, the F1, or maybe and other ones too, like the track isn't just like how Daytona is like just the circle. The F1 has like turns and stuff, so it's a little bit more
exciting
going
to watch.
on. Yeah. And then like just this past Sunday when they were in Budapest, like Lewis Hamilton, who is a very popular name, even if you don't know much, Lewis Hamilton is like in the sports world. He's like this like good looking English guy who's like the best.
Oh, that's why she watches.
No, honestly, it has nothing to do with that. He's like the best racer like ever, whatever. But then there's Max Verstappen who's coming up. But anyway, he like they had a little like boop with the tires, and I was like, oh my god, the car like went up, but it was fine. But it's like, but if it doesn't, I mean, they're going so fast.
Yeah.
They're going like crazy. And they're like open. Like it's all open, not like NASCAR where you're like in the car, which I don't know if that's better or worse. I think that might be more scary, but it's very cool.
Cool.
Yeah. So it's fun.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I just have to pick my team now. I'm not sure who I want to like support. And then also if anyone has Netflix, is the Drive to Survive series on Netflix that is about, but it's about Ferrari and Mercedes. It's like those two teams.
Cool.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nicole.
You're welcome.
And see, Sarah's you're deep into that book, Sarah.
Well, yeah.
You gotta come over on Sunday now. Watch
Yeah,
it.
you gotta watch. Yeah.
Well, that competes with my soccer.
Oh, there you go. Soccer's
Both
big, too.
European sports.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
a very
There you
European sport.
So thank you so much for joining us this week. If you want to listen to older episodes or read our show notes, you could visit our website, mcblpodcast.com. And hey, I forgot to mention at the beginning, so I'll mention it at the end. You should hit the subscribe button because we are now over 1,400 subscribers on the channel. Ooh. We had some exciting activity last week with one of our shorts that we did. That is probably our most popular. It's got to be our most popular short. We have over 6,000 views in 48 hours, which is pretty wild.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's basically Jim Ward watching it over and over again. No, I'm just kidding. But it was a history bit. So definitely subscribe to our channel and hit the like button if you liked what you saw today on YouTube, and of course comment down below if you want to do anything. Right?
Yeah.
All right. So thank you so much once again for Sarah Fade and Nicole Rambo. I'm Sal DiMincenzo. See you on the next show.